Hey guys, hope you're having a really good week. Here is your week 2 of a Neo Yoga homework. So this week we're going to focus on reverse warrior and extended side angle and the transitions between the two, where to breathe, alignment, all that sort of thing. So maybe take a couple of minutes this week to practice, maybe 2 to 5 minutes, depending on how much time you have. If you've got a little bit more time, then feel free to run through the poses and just repeat them as you feel more comfortable, and just paying attention to the cues and the alignment, and maybe holding the poses a little bit longer than I am going to do in this video today. All right? So we'll start in from downward facing dog. So you want to just make sure that you're setting up your hands so that your fingers are spread, almost like you're spreading or putting them into a pair of gloves. Okay, they're about shoulder width or maybe just a little bit further apart than that. Your feet are about hip width apart. And you've got enough distance that you're not rounding through the upper back, that you're able to really lengthen your spine. You're able to press the chest back to open up the shoulders and just get all the benefits of this pose. So we're going to take the heels down towards the mat. They don't have to touch, but you want to be able to feel that stretch in the backs of the legs. And if you need to soften the knees, so maybe a little bit more bend so that you can take the chest a little further back, then feel free to do so. But you're making a firm connection with the fingertips and the knuckles, and you also want to feel like you're almost pushing your mat forward, even though you're not even moving it anywhere. Another good tip is to broaden through the upper back, so pretend like you're kind of spreading the outer armpits out and around towards the middle part of your chest. And then just relax your head. Maybe take a little walk of the dog if you're a little bit tired or you're just starting out for the day. Taking an inhale on the transition and an exhale as you press each heel down. And just breathing in and out through the nose, creating a small closing on the breath out. Just hearing that tiny ocean sound. It doesn't have to be too loud, but you just want to be able to hear your breath. And then just settling in. Take an inhale, lift your right leg up. On your exhale, come up to the ball of the left foot, step the right foot in, spin the back heel down, and then just kind of heel toe the front foot so that you can set up a heel to arch alignment. So what I mean by that is looking at the front heel and imagine drawing a line straight back into the direction of the arch of the back foot. You set up your foundation by pressing down through the front foot, pressing out through the outer part of the back foot, and just hugging that hip back. So imagine drawing that upper thigh bone into the socket or into the joint. Keeping all those things, bracing the belly, you're going to lift up, inhale. And drawing that top shoulder back, keeping the bottom shoulder away from the ears so you're not creating more tension there, but just relaxing it down. And just watching. There's a tendency to maybe let the knee fall inward. So you want to make sure that you're externally rotating that thigh so that the knee is tracking over the second and third toe. And then exhale. Spin the arms down. Press back to downward dog. Maybe take a breath or two there. And then inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Heel to arch. Pressing down, sitting foundation, drawing that left hip back this time, and bracing the belly to lift. Also want to feel like you're pulling your rib cage up and out of the pelvis to just create some space there. And use your breath to help you with that. Inhaling more to prepare, and exhaling. Take a breath in and exhale to spin down. Downward dog. So let's add on our extended side angle. We're going to come in from reverse warrior first. Take an inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, step it through. If the foot comes a little short, then feel free to take your hand, your right hand to your right calf, and just gently step it in. And then set up your foundation. So feet, hip, Inhale. As I said, you can hold the pose here for a couple of breaths, or you can just go with the flow. So that inhale comes up, and then the exhale transitions into the extended side angle. We drop the right elbow towards the front of the right thigh, and take the top shoulder back, being sure to hug in, lining up so that your knee is comfortably over the ankle, and take an inhale. And just watching here that you're not resting into the shoulder, that you're taking that shoulder back and securely placing it into the socket. And then exhale. You may want to come into downward dog right away, or you may want to take your vinyasa, so in that case you can come into a plank, maybe the lower option, coming to the knees first. But we want to hug the triceps in, push the floor away, draw the thumbs in towards one another, and then shoot the collarbone forward. Inhale to shift your weight, keeping all of those things in place, and then exhale as you bend the elbows, and then come all the way down to the belly. So the pubic bone down. Inhale as we draw the shoulders back, and trying not to clench in the bum too much here, keeping a softness in that area, but a support for the lower back. Take a breath in as you prepare, tuck the back toes under, exhale, push back, pass through the knees, and come into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, exhale, step it through, heel to arch. Inhale, and exhale. Again, watching that we do not want this. We want to comfortably secure it into the socket. Press the energy down through the front foot and out through the outer part of the back foot. Stay secure. And then we're going to exhale and come down. Maybe this time the higher option, downward dog if you need to go there, but if you want to come into a full vinyasa, then hug the triceps, we're on the toes, or the balls of the feet. Push the floor away, thumbs together, collarbone forward, keeping all those things in place. Inhale as you shift more onto the toes. Exhale as you bend the elbows, keeping the shoulders higher than the elbows, and then pressing up on an inhale. Shoulder blades come together, push the floor away, brace the belly, exhale, downward facing dog. And again, maybe just taking a few breaths. And maybe just take a child's pose at the end. So you can take the knees wide, big toes to touch, shift the hips back towards the heels, and come on down. Maybe place the forehead down. Take a few breaths. And as I said at the beginning, feel free, if you want to stay in the poses longer, take maybe 2 to 5 breaths, or you can just do that flow and repeat that a few times, and just kind of making sure that you're paying attention to the alignment cues. That way it gets locked into the brain, locked into the body, and you get that benefit of being able to just go with the flow. Have a good week, guys.